It's Lex. No, wait, no, it's Red. What is that?
What are you doing? Into his eyes.
Weird.
And go all the way in, and then come out. What is this?
Love previous.
Develop a whole movie like this, maybe in the last 7 years or so, it's become a really big tool.
This is a cyber scan of Brandon that we got from Sony, and then we put a texture map on, and then they did a high-resolution scan of his face, and they took pictures, and then we just projected him right onto the surface. When you're watching the previs, you don't have to use your imagination, it's Brandon.
We've had a huge previs department on this movie, the biggest on any movie I've worked on. It's kind of interesting the way Brian works. He'll come in sometimes and say, okay, well, this is how it's written. This is what I need to happen. It's a way to get what's in his head to everyone else.
The camera movements should just be very slow and effortless. Before you get bored of an action, you should be into something new.
I think he trusts his key people, key creatives, which I think is refreshing. He doesn't say, this is exactly what I want. He wants to get the best out of everyone.
Brian really reacts to emotion.
I feel like good.
If we've captured the emotion he's looking for, and he understands the story when he looks at the previous, then he loves it.
He gives hidden clues as to what's important and what it is that we need to adjust.
You slow the planet down to keep the push in. Thanks, yeah, just like a lot, like slow the planet like by 70%.
You're more figuring out timing and just the concept for the shots.
Now I'm bored.
He's very specific, and he has certain points that we have to hit.
His hands sort of shaking, maybe to his face, then cut to this shot. And put some heads on this so we can pick up the ship before we tilt up into this.
Yeah, maybe we should just put the ship closer to the center of the frame at the beginning of the shot.
When we're animating cameras, we're actually building and creating environments, and so we can fly the cameras through these environments. Most of the time, we sort of have the same idea on how something should move.
One of the philosophies that we came up with is very much like body surfing when you're riding in the waves, when you use your hands to deflect yourself and to move yourself to the left or move yourself over to the right. Or if he's just kind of at a cruising speed, one hand will drop to the side. Or if he's traveling really fast, both of his hands go forward.
There's a lot of attention to sort of like little character moments, that kind of ground everything in reality.
The back end of the previs process is to take the animatics, break it down to real-world technology. So we put that into a scene where we've modeled out the actual stage. We'll have the motion control rig that they'd want to use, and we'd output an actual file for the system to read so that they can get the exact shot that Brian likes.
Sometimes the previs is so good, you just hope that you can live up to its expectations. So you've got the previs, and then Brian goes out and gets us a shot, and we plug it in. And slowly the sequence starts to take shape.